Now we're going to talk about dowsing rods. And this is something that I didn't know about. Um, and then when I took my course, then I was gifted these dowsing rods. So as we know, with dowsing rods, have been around for centuries, and it was a way that farmers would find water, but they would take the sticks, and then and then they would feel the pull, and it would take them to the water. Now, the reason I like the dowsing rods, I love my pendulum, but because the healing work I do now, my hand has a tendency to vibrate. At one point, I thought I had Parkinson's, and I don't have Parkinson's. So my hand has a tendency to shake a little bit. So I'm always worried that because I'm shaking so much, am I influencing on my own? My hands doing the influencing of the pendulum. So this really helps me to um, not have to worry about that shakiness because it forces this. So it's kind of like that. They go down gently and then they come up, kind of thing. I use these more when I'm clearing people's homes. Okay. If they have activity in their house of spirits, because I am a medium. I didn't sign up for that. So this is great for locating what kind of spirits, if I'm working with an earthbound, somebody who hasn't crossed over, or I'm working with a little bit more negative energies. It will give me the location. My intuition is already working. I already have an idea that there's something there. But what we're going to do for the dowsing rods is, again, I'm going to ask my guide to connect in the highest conscious of light, to connect into my pendulum. I mean, pardon me, not my pendulum, my dowsing rods. Okay, so I'm going to be working with them, and then who in the spirit world I work with. Okay, so we just hold them. It's better if I stand, so I'm just going to stand for this. That chair's too low for me. We good? Okay. We can start? Mm-hmm. Okay. So basically, you hold them here, and then I'm going to ask for a no signal, please. Okay, so my no signal, they don't move. Can I have a yes signal, please? So when they crisscross, that's my yes signal. Okay? Okay. Can you come back, please? Back into neutral. And they do that on their own. I'm not doing anything. Can you come back? And again, take your time. Sometimes they're a little slow. I've got one being slow. Can you come back to no signal, please? Okay. There it goes. Okay. There we go. Now, what I can do, there's two things I can work with. First, again, I can ask it to clear my own energy, and I'll do this for clients. Is if I've got somebody sitting in a chair, Lucy, come, come here. Now you're not going to come. Okay, come on.
Lucy.
No, no, she knows the energy's coming. Lucy knows the energy. She's not doing it. Okay, it doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is we're going to clear the land. So can you just go ahead? And we're just going to connect to the energy on where I'm standing. Not me, because I've already been cleared from the pendulum. So as you see them spinning, what that means is they're clearing. Okay? Thank you. And now they're going to go the other way. Okay? So right now they're connected to the land that I'm standing on, and it's clearing. Now, sometimes these things can get going pretty good. So, like when I'm working with somebody and I'm above their head, it can spiral pretty hard. A good friend of mine, I had to clear his energy and he was getting dizzy, so he had to close his eyes while I was doing this. And he could feel the energy literally being pulled from his head. Now, the other thing you can do is, okay, so I'm going to connect into that tree and I'm going to ask permission from the tree because it's a spirit tree. I'm going to ask if I can connect and clear the energy. Okay? So, first of all, I'm just going to ask the tree, do I have permission to clear your energy? Yes or no? Okay. Okay. Saying yes and going back to neutral. But as I walk towards it, it's gonna it's gonna tune in and it's gonna cross and it's gonna hook into that energy of that tree. Okay? Okay, so it's allowing me to connect. So now I'm going to step back a little bit. So and then it's going to start clearing the energy of that tree. Okay. So sometimes I have to go apart because they'll hit each other and clear. This tree's not too bad, but here we go. And it's crossing again just to let me know, yes, it's done. Okay, and then it's going to come back into no position or neutral position. So working with the tree, it's first asking the permission and then asking the dowsing. So again, the dowsing rods are great because you just hold them here in neutral, where with the pendulum you're kind of holding, right? So these are great to work with. I love working with my dowsing rods. Excuse me. Um, so again, if you had a garden and you wanted to amplify growing food or your plants, you could use these. You can use pendulum also. Um, so this is one of the simplest ways. If you want to purchase dowsing rods, there's multiple ones out there online, kind of thing. I used to have another type that I used to be a bobber, and it used to go this way and up like that one. But eventually, because they're made out of wood, um, they no longer work anymore. But hopefully, you can purchase another set, and then I'll show you how those work.